we just came into the fur shed again to get warm. We just finished plowing and shoveling, and I just drove the tractor down the driveway, and I parked it in front of a big snowbank to keep it kind of protected because I can't get it back into the barn with all the snow drifts and everything. So it's really extra cold now. It just keeps getting colder. The thermometer said it was -6, but wind chill was like -31. And tonight and then tomorrow is going to be with the wind chill -45. So -18, but then -45 for wind chill. So it's just going to kind of get worse for the next couple days. And so it's just really dangerously cold out there. You can't be out there for very long. I mean, stay pretty warm. I'm very layered. I have like 4 or 5 layers on. But my face is the only thing that's not covered, so it's what gets really cold. And like in one of my other videos, if you watch it, it was getting so cold I could barely, my chin was freezing. I couldn't talk well. It was a really weird sensation. So that was definitely, don't let that happen to you. Don't come out in the cold, unbundled, or for very long at all, because it can be very dangerous. So now what we're going to do, the last thing I have to do is give the cows, we're giving them some corn. We gave the goats some corn earlier because we give them good hay and they have their protein tons, but because it's so cold, you want to give them a little extra. We like to give them a little extra to get them through these really negative weather. So, and there's just was a lot of shoveling and a lot of plowing, and normally like when this snow started, because now we have probably a little over 2 feet of snow. So when it first started, my first video, when I was outside, I said that it was our first snow of the year. That was on last Monday, so about a week ago. We got 12 inches of snow. And then throughout that week, we got a little bit more. But then on Friday, another blizzard came and gave us probably another 12 inches of snow. So total, we have a little over 2 feet of snow. But because of the wind, some has drifted higher. Could be 6, there were 6 feet drifts in areas. Other places, not very much, just because of how the wind goes. So that week when the snow first started, my husband had left on Sunday night for work. So he was gone the whole week. Luckily, he did get to come home on Thursday instead of Friday because of the other blizzard. But so I had to shovel all of those paths and everything to all the animals like I showed on my videos, all by myself. And, take care of the animals. We had a little problem. Some of the cows had got out that first time of the snow because of the electric fence. So, I was so thankful that God sent a snowplow down the road at the same time the cow was going down the road. So it turned the cow around for me and came through the gate. So thank God for that. Otherwise, that cow could have gone taken off, and I would not have been able. I was on foot. I couldn't drive anything to go catch her. So I was so thankful for that. But so I had to do all of that. So I'm really glad. I was so thankful when my husband came home a day early before the other blizzard, because if not, he probably wouldn't have made it home. And then it really would have been bad because the temperatures are getting colder, and it's just, you'll see in my other videos that I did, like when we watered the animals and things like that, I really needed his help. So I was so thankful when he came home and that he helps me. It's a lot better when we do it together. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get these cows to corn, because then we want to go in the house for the night because the temperature is just getting colder. So let's go find this corn in the buckets. And see, the plows haven't even come yet. So if you can kind of see up there, we pushed all the snow out to the main road because, of course, the plow can plow that easier than we can. But now it's so tall, we are not going to be able to get out, even with our truck, until the plow comes. So we're hoping that he comes tonight, but they haven't come yet, so we don't know. So we'll be stuck for, until they come. But we're not worried about it. So here's the corn for the cows. Now the wind's died down a little bit, so but as you can see, everything's white. Everything is white. The goats were so happy that they got to go in the barn yesterday. They're out right now eating some hay. So they'll probably go back in the barn at nighttime, of course, and to get warmed up for a bit. But we already gave them corn earlier today, so now it's just cows first. But as you can see, look at those big drifts. some is so tall. Some not much snow, but other places it's very deep. To the cows. Woo. It's harder to walk in snow than it is on the regular ground for sure. And now it was so cold last night that, and earlier today, that the cow's water that we filled up, you saw in one of my videos, it has a heater in it, but it was so cold that even though it wasn't frozen all the way, but there was this much ice on the top that we had to break open. There was a little hole where they had been drinking, but the heater wasn't even able to keep up, to keep it thawed out. Okay, so here we're going to go to the cows by their hay. We're going to give it to them at the hay. Bucket. Come with me over here. I'm going to see them over here. Yeah, see, they're so cold. I mean, they're actually not cold. See, the nice thing with cows is God made them to really withstand this. You know, it looks bad, but they don't even feel that coldness with all their fur and their fat and everything. So that's the wonderful thing about cows. How created them. They would have weather to deal with and things like that. So, all right, there we go. Now they can eat. Then tomorrow we'll do the same thing for the goats and cows every day through this really bad weather. You know, give them a little bit of corn to help them through. But otherwise, they're gonna do good. They're just gonna wait it out and get through till the next weather comes. So we're so appreciative of all of our subscribers who watch our videos and our shorts and just keep watching and see what's up next for our farm. So thanks so much. Bye.